YouTube. Thanks for clicking on the video. Make sure you sub and like.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Well, welcome to Warzone for Dummies. In today's video, I'm going to set you up for your first win. And don't click off just yet thinking, I'm already too good at Warzone, I don't need this sweat telling me how to play the game. In this video, I'm just going to run you through a couple of small tips and tricks that'll make every player better. So whether if you're here to get your first win, or you just want to raise those KD points up to be the best in your friend group, I'm also going to break down one of my own solo wins at the very end of this video just to show that I'm not some phony. I can walk the walk and talk the talk. I'm going to sauce up my old KD. Boom. 2.91. You know, it's not the greatest in the world, but it's not the worst. So I do know what I'm talking about, but I'm also no pro like Scump, the greatest of all time and professional, and then comes and wins a Warzone tournament. I'm not that guy. I'm not no streamer that sits in my basement for 24/7 my whole life just playing this game. But I do know a couple of things that'll just make you a little bit better. Without further ado, if you just like to follow me this way. Okay, first off, this is a movement-orientated tip. It's snaking. This is the most important thing in this game if you want to be good, whether if it's multiplayer, league play, or Warzone. The pros G8 it, which means completely getting rid of it from professional play. It is broken because it's so easy to abuse. You might look stupid doing it, I'll give you that, but if it gets you more kills, why not do it? I'm not going to go too much in depth, I'm just going to show you what it is. If you want to see another YouTube video about it, I'll either link it in the description or I can just make my own, just let me know in the comments. It is simple. You're basically going to be constantly laying down and sprinting out of it, laying down, sprinting out of it, laying down, sprinting out of it. That's all it is. Here's what snaking looks like from a side profile. It's kind of easy to do with tactical sprint, so you're just laying down and going into a sprint, laying down, going into a sprint. If you do it quicker, you'll obviously get better at it, and better the more you do it. It's basically abusing a head glitch where you constantly are getting peeker's advantage. You can see them at all times and they can barely see your head. It's already so hard to rip people off head glitches, plus when you're doing this, it makes you basically invincible. I personally don't like it, but it's in the game, and if you're not doing it, you're just at the disadvantage, so you just have to keep up in this game. That's the first one. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, now for the second one. Another little movement one, but it's slide canceling. This just makes you a little bit quicker around the map and a little bit harder to hit. Like I said, I'm not going to go too much in depth about it. If you want me to make another video about how to do it, I can do that. Slide cancel is when you're tac sprinting, you slide and then tac sprint again to reset your tactical sprint. It looks like from your own POV, if you know you're doing it right, automatic tac sprint makes it so much easier yet again. And you constantly, I know your thumbs will be hurting during the Warzone match, but you constantly have to be doing this. And if you're like me that has ADHD, you have to weapon swap and slide cancel constantly to keep your brain engaged. It's perfect. But yeah, as you can see, it makes you a little bit quicker and it just makes you harder to hit. Another mechanic that, like it or not, is in the game, so you just gotta use it. If you're not using it, you're at the disadvantage. Okay, bear with me. This is just gonna be quick. I'm not gonna go into depth. I'm not no computer nerd that knows all the statistics about everything. But I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what I run on my setting. Okay, to start, I do not have a SCUF remote or a PS5 Pro controller. I have the base, out of the box PS5 controller. And I know, I'm a controller player. I think that's how COD should be played personally. Not hating on you if you're a computer. I just think it's the easiest to pick up and learn. I think it just honestly makes the most sense for games like this. I do find it funner. Funner's not a word. To make me be able to press as many buttons as those guys that have the $600, $700 controllers that have all the gadgets and stuff. I play something called, it's like a hybrid claw. So you're gonna basically switch your bumpers and play bumper jumper. I'll run a little clip with my remote in my hand just to show you what it kind of looks like. But basically, it is so I can have my fingers on any button I need them. I'm not 100% sure. Someone can search this up if they want. But this definitely, I think, helps with arthritis. Because I know when I used to play normal, my fingers were dead. My fingers, I was like, uh-oh, this isn't going to end well in 60 years. So I think this will also give you a little bit of longevity on those joints and fingers. Sense is a big topic. But I will start with this. Most pros play on 6.6.5.5. This helps with centering and just aiming overall. I play at 6.6. I just think this is the best. I will raise it sometimes if I'm feeling a little cracked, you know what I mean? And then the second most important thing for this is the ADS sensitivity multiplier. Many people rock 0.7 or 0.8, but I just don't. I find it makes your aim inconsistent, because if you're ADSing at a different speed than you're actually looking, it makes your aiming harder to adjust to. And of course, aim assist, make sure you turn it on. Default aim assist. Make those computer players a little bit upset at us. Our automatic tack sprint is on. This is imperative. This will A, save your fingers from the arthritis I was talking about, and B, it just makes you so much better of a player, because you can just get around the map more. You don't have to do the perfect inputs to get the optimize the perfect speed. So make sure this is on. Probably honestly as important as aim assist. Another big one is tap to slide. Make sure this is on tap to slide, because this just helps with your slide canceling. Field of view, another big one. I personally play at 99, but I would not go higher than 110 and lower than 95. That's probably the perfect range. That keeps your aim assist if you're on controller, and it just keeps people not appearing too far or way too close. Is the golden area you want to look for is that 110 to 95. Okay, moving on. That was just a short little settings. If you want me to go into more detail, I didn't even know most of those existed, so I can definitely break them down in more depth. If you want another video about that, just let me know. And it's just small things like that that honestly help you so much. Now onto classes and class setups. Starting off with the tacticals, smoke is the best because it's so dynamic and it lets you change the playing field. If you throw it into the open, you can run across fields. If you throw it in a building, you cause chaos. So you control more fights with smoke. Next, if you want to be a little sweat, throwing knives, it's an instant finish. Perk 1, I have EOD. This just helps with if you run into buildings against claymores, semtexes, whatever you can name. This just helps keep you up a little bit longer. Perk 2, double time. This just makes you a little bit quicker around the map. There's not many other better ones, so I would definitely stick with double time. Perk 3, run Stalker. There's a lot of good options in Perk 3. This is personally the best, but you can also run Quick Fix, Resupply, Tempered. These are all pretty good options. Perk 4, High Alert is the best. Ghost is also another good option. There's a couple of good options. High Alert's really good because it just gives you a lot of map awareness. If someone's behind you, you know. If someone's above you, you know. And are looking at you, this just makes you not get shot in the back as much. Okay, quickly, I'm going to run you through the 4 guns I've been using. Using the MTZ and the other guns like it because they're the only guns I've leveled up. Quite frankly, I am not a pub grinder. I hate it, honestly. I think with the unlock system, it makes it so hard. So I'm running the MTZ. It's a good gun. It's one of the only guns I've leveled up. Throw the build up quick. If you want to take a picture of it, you can. This game also gives you automatic overkill. It's a permanent perk, so you can't put another AR or sniper or whatever you want to put there. I find the knife helps me personally just maneuver the map a little bit better. Next, we have the sniper I'm using. Most snipers don't one-shot. This sniper does one-shot only if you put the explosive rounds on it. And it's also the only sniper I've leveled up. Since overkill is a permanent perk, I'll be running a submachine gun with my sniper. Submachine gun I'm running is the new ISO 9mm. It's the only one I've used in multiplayer. It's the only one I have a little bit leveled up. So that's why I'm rocking it. It's honestly really good. It's a high fire rate, high mobility gun. Now I'm just gonna throw you guys to the firing range, show you guys these guns in action a little bit. All dummies are 3 plates. These are just how fast they kill at medium, short, and long ranges. Those are just some quick tips on some of the bigger things in the game. If you want more in-detail videos, I can definitely make those. But without any further ado, let's hop into my win.